Micro mini donkey. And if you guys want, you can roughly have one at a time. Here, let me touch him.
He's pretty soft.
Huh?
Is he scared?
No, he's not scared. He's used to this. He's really friendly with everybody. But he's a micro mini donkey, so that's just going to be based on their height, is how they designate them. So between the shoulder blades, the withers it's called, that's going to be 30 inches, nothing higher. Anything above that, you're going to have more of your standard, your regular miniature donkeys up to 36 inches, and your standard donkeys going up to about 48 inches. And then there's a donkey that's called a mammoth jack donkey. It's like the size of a pony. So he's like 52 to 56 inches.
Okay.
So that's your biggest one.
Is this the smallest that the donkeys get?
This is the micro mini, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Are those different species, or like what if the micro mini gets 1 centimeter above the height requirement?
Yeah, then he would just be considered a miniature donkey if he's above that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the same species can be different classifications?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So they're all kind of subspecies of kind of African wild asses, where most of the donkeys kind of evolved from.
Right.
So along with Big Man, we have some other extra animals here. Big Man, we got him because he's an intact male. He was going to be used for some breeding, but that didn't work out. We also have, this is Gannet. Gannet came this year. He's less than a year old, that's why he's a lot smaller. And he also came for breeding down here. We have his companion is Geo. He's an older guy, so he needs to have someone with him. He used to jump out of all the pens at Children's Zoo, so he came down here. Nothing could contain him. He was originally brought down to spend time with Mama June, who was our female cow, Zebu cow, that didn't have a companion to be with. So we have a whole conglomeration of just leftover animals, odds and ends. Yeah, so everyone can hang out together. Everyone can be together. He doesn't actually hang out with them, but he's in the same area as them.
Okay.
They're kind of watching us right now. We do have some enrichment we're going to show you guys that we use to give out to them, which kind of stimulates them mentally and physically. And we'll change that every day, kind of see if we can create some species-specific behaviors that they would do out in the wild. So we're going to give that to them to show you. And originally when he got this toy, he had no clue how to use it. He would just kind of touch it or move it, watch them around. But as kind of a learned behavior,
he's just chasing them.
He's used it very well now, and he kind of can move it around real fast. So you'll see him using this. And this is just a ball here. We got a hole. So it's going to mimic their foraging behavior out there as they're pushing around and then use their sense of smell to find it.
This is a similar kind of deal where it's also just the one hole right here, but they have to roll it. There's more for Mama June.
Give me one of these. We'll just give them to
Okay.
Gotta get down. Oh, shoot. Quite common.
There's this bird's nest that, a whole bunch of nests in there. You have to be cleaning them out a bit. Have to clean out these tracks every single day. Nests everywhere.
Are there limits on the number of males or females that can be in one enclosure?
Well, mostly, if we're at Children's Zoo and there's a lot of goats in there, all the males that are going to be in there are all going to be castrated. They're going to be fixed. So there really isn't any difference.
Okay.
Everyone can be all together. That's why Gannet is here separate, and Geo is also a male. He's also castrated, but he's also here separate, so that he's not, just creating a whole bunch of babies unnecessarily. Because he would do it immediately. So usually we would bring whoever we need to mate with him to the space that he's in. Actually, he already had some kids at another zoo that he came from, and part of the reason he's over here is because they were having their babies, so they just wanted to have them have some quiet time away from him.
He's got a lot of energy. He's under about a year old or under. And one way you can tell the age difference is looking at their horns. Those horns do grow over their lifetime. So you can see out a year kind of the size that it is, and then as Geo is up to about 10 years old, how big they can get.
How old do they get?
How old do they get? Yeah, 12 to 15 years is like a good range for them. And Mama June, you can get up to about 20 years of age, 25. That's the top range.
She actually has a son at Children's Zoo that's an intact bull, and he's twice her size. He's
Wow.
huge and wide. He has these wide flat horns that are completely unlike her. But he's up there hanging out. I think maybe one day we'll be getting him too. Got some more space down here.
Yeah, this over here is like, they have a sheath that goes over that bony cord. So it is common practice that they might lose that over time when they get older, especially. So she just lost it. Nothing occurred from it. She's healthy. And it's kind of just weird.
The thing you actually see over it is skin, and right beneath that is just bone.
Yeah, you can see what it would look like underneath the sheet. It kind of just falls right off. It's not made of keratin.
Okay.
So while these guys are hanging out,